Hi, I'm Dave Donnarumma.
And I'm Brandon Pudria.
We are doing a baseball throw instructional video for our final presentation for motor learning. We're going to be teaching you the step-by-step process in which to correctly and accurately throw a baseball. We're going to be using all the components that we've used throughout our motor learning class. So for our age groups, we're looking at an age group of 6 to 12 because they're going to be a little bit less versed in how to throw a baseball, and we're going to be teaching them very slowly and in a step-by-step way on how to do that. And so since they're beginners, they're going to have high motivation, which is nice.
Yes. This will be a discrete skill where they will have a beginning and an end step. It's proprioceptive feedback, and you can do this recreational or in your backyard, and also at the competitive level of games and things like that.
It's nice and easy to practice because you can, again, all you need is a ball and somebody who knows what they're doing, who can look at your product or your process and point out differences in what's wrong. And it's nice and easy to practice, and it's fun. So, yeah.
Okay, now we are doing a warm-up exercise, and we will be stretching muscles so that we don't get overuse injuries or rotator cuff injuries. And we are going to do static stretches. First, we'll start with this stretch. So we hold this for 30 seconds at least, so that we stretch this part of our arm. And we switch.
Yeah, and then you just want to do some overhead stretches such as this. You want to just kind of loosen up your whole upper body because you're going to be using it all, and it's motor learning, so we don't want to get anybody injured. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to learn something and not go home with a nice back on your shoulder. So these warm-up videos will hopefully help that.
We will be showing you the way to throw a ball without the ball, so we get practice done.
We're just trying to get the fluidity of the motion down and to make sure that you understand the step-by-step approach that we're going to take. Okay, so first you want to take your non-dominant leg, or your dominant leg, and make that your base. So that's now going to move. Then you're going to take your arm, your dominant arm, and you're going to bring it in a right angle behind your ear. All right, and then you're going to take your non-dominant leg, and you're going to bring it forward so that it points towards your target. So if your target's another person and you're playing catch, you want to have that leg pointed towards that person. And you want to do the same thing with your non-dominant arm. You're going to point that to the person as well. All right, and then you're going to bring your dominant arm and in a slashing motion across your chest while extending your arm and flicking your wrist and releasing the ball all in one motion. So that's obviously a little complex if you've never thrown a ball before. So again, in one motion, just bring your arm up, step forward with your non-dominant leg, point, and then bring it forward in a slashing motion. And that should hopefully give you a successful throw.
So now we are doing the exercise with the ball. So Dave will be practicing throwing the ball to another person. So Dave will stand on his dominant side with the ball in his dominant hand, putting it back to his ear, pointing at his partner and moving his non-dominant foot in front of him, and throwing the ball and following through with his throw.
Success. Okay, so as the final here, we're going to show you what it looks like as the big picture. So this is something that you can aim for, and through practice of that step-by-step approach, you'll finally get a product approach, which looks something like this. Nice. So notice stepping back, stepping forward with the non-dominant leg, coming across in that slashing motion. Obviously, the throw is nice and accurate. We have good power, good control over our motor units. We're throwing it right to my chest. Yeah, with our dominant hands, nice slashing motion. Just using that step-by-step approach and a lot of practice, eventually you'll come to that product approach.
In conclusion, we will get our product of actually throwing a ball accurate and to the person.
Thanks to our motor learning techniques, we've been able to facilitate this learning into an easy-to-follow, step-by-step approach. We've been able to focus on the practice and the fluidity of the motion, so we can teach these beginners how to accurately throw a baseball and not just be chucking it around everywhere.
When they get good enough and actually have the motion down, they can practice different throws like a slider or a curveball or a fastball.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching.